What is happening, everybody? There we
Hello,
go.
everyone.
Finally lit up.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Veronica.
Y'all rolling in hot tonight.
Hot. Hey, Just Deborah. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Marcy. Hey, Nicole. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Hey, Francine.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell like drastically that we look different. Because look at the background, like it just feels different. Yeah. So if y'all caught one of the it was the Tuesday video, Wednesday video of this past week.
Mm-hmm.
We rearranged, we moved our computer away from where
Max
usually is right here, and have our dining room table in. So we're on Wyatt's laptop, and it's definitely a different view behind us. It's throwing me.
Kind of looks better.
It does look better, it feels like.
I cleaned our light globes today too, hopefully it's brighter.
Yeah, it's insane with those. Like you don't even like realize it was she does. She realizes everything. But I don't realize it until she's like, "We need to clean them." I'm like, "Wow, these things are filthy."
Yeah, very dusty, and wasn't our dust, so that's kind of gross.
right. It wasn't our dust.
I think about that so much in this new house. I'm like,
"Hey,
am
Mom.
I cleaning
Fancy farmer.
Am I cleaning our filth, or am I cleaning somebody else's filth?" Like, hopefully at this point we've like gotten all the surface cleaned and stuff. But I always think about that, like when we're in a new home. I'm like, I don't even know whose I'm cleaning right now, because that stuff hangs on.
Hey, Erica. Yeah, it's like I changed the filter on the furnace, and I was like, "That's not our."
It's not our dust. Oh gosh. Hey, Julie. We will talk about the goat shortly.
Yep.
Hey, Darlene. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Appalachian Homestead. Hey, Carol.
Sandy, I think everybody has stink bugs. We don't have near as bad here as we did at the old place, because everything can get into the old place.
We see about one a week here, though. Even in
Is
the
it a
winter
week?
time. Yeah, it's about once a week.
Yeah. They like these. Marla. They like these curtains.
Yeah.
That we'll just see one like starting to climb up it.
Hey, Graded Gardens. Hope y'all are doing good today. I hate stink bugs. Hate them so much. Hey, Greenwich Homestead. In our old house, we had stink bugs so bad. And in some parts of our house, we didn't have a ceiling, and they would roost.
They would literally roost.
They roost like chickens when they go to bed at night. It's disgusting. But I would tell them, I would come out of the bathroom because we didn't have a ceiling. I'm like, just put the stink bugs to bed. They're roosting.
Yeah. It was terrifying,
hey,
and also interesting all on its own. Flies do too.
Yeah.
If you were curious.
They do. I think most everything roosts. If you ever wonder about a bug and like where they go at night, because you don't see them at nighttime, it's only during the day, they roost just like chickens.
They sure do. I remember on the front porch where like our dogs and the goats would all be and everything.
Hey, Southern Blessed.
On the trusses on the porch, like it was just flies.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could literally just go and just kill 1,000.
Yeah.
Because they were just roosting on the trusses.
Yeah. At night, I mean, they're like chickens. They they don't know you're coming. It's weird.
Yeah, spiders don't. But flies and stink bugs do.
Yep. Hey, Sue from Iowa. Ooh, -15. That is cold.
It's not too bad here. We actually got up into the 50s today. We got a bunch of snow yet. I say a bunch of snow, but it was a big, wet, compacted soil or
soil.
Yeah, charcoal. But then today it's all gone. Besides the snowman, it looks like right now it's 34 degrees here.
Joy, I'm so glad you're here. So she found us chasing the pigs.
Nice. I saw someone had commented on that. I'm assuming that was probably you. It's been a while.
Somebody else said they found us searching for pickled eggs. So that's awesome.
Nice. Welcome on. A lot of new folks. We hit 45K. That's really exciting. 5K more to 50,000. It's just great. It's so awesome hitting every milestone. It never gets old. We love every minute of it. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. And thank you all for being on the live. It's like our most favorite video to do.
Yeah, it is. It makes our week every Monday.
Just Deborah, the charcoal wall is doing great.
Yes, it is. I love it. Love it. Tammy said it's been snowing here all day. Another 5 inches on top of what we already had. Goodness. Wow. Hey, Michelle from snowy Scotland. Hey, Weaver Wagon. Hey, Newbie Setters. Hey, Susan. Yeah, it's been a good day though.
It has been. We were productive.
This morning we were very productive.
Yeah. So yesterday was Super Bowl. We've mentioned it a lot on here. We're not diehard sports fans. However, something about me is like I've always had traditions growing up watching the Super Bowl, and I like watching it.
Hey, two family.
I like kind of making it a day, making snacks and Super Bowl food, and sitting down and watching it because it is the last game of the season. And as much as I could not stand Tom Brady when he's at the Patriots, super duper rooting for him this round. I'm happy he won the Buccaneers, but we had a lot of good food.
We did.
It was just her and I. Usually we're doing usually we're doing Super Bowl for lots of people, all the family and everything. So it's a little bit different this year.
Yeah.
But she made Reuben sliders, which they're to die for. They're so good.
They're very good.
She made, what was the sausage thing?
It was sausage and cream cheese on crescent rolls.
Yeah, so like you lay a layer of crescent rolls on the bottom, sausage and cream cheese, and crescent rolls on top. It's like super simple, but so delicious.
I've seen people do it as a breakfast.
Yeah.
Because we cut them up in little squares, like little bite-sized squares. So I was like, that will be a perfect Super Bowl snack. What else do we have?
And then I try to make a cheese dip, which I don't really always make a cheese dip, and I usually always ruin a pot in doing so. Because I never put
currently still a pot soaking in the sink.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't just put it in the crock pot and let it simmer, but I always put it in a big pot and forget about it, and it ends up burning on the bottom of it.
Gets stuck forever.
Yeah.
Can't even get it out with Bon Ami.
Okay, so the early risers get a little quick story. I didn't even think about this one. We were sitting here this morning, and she was trying to clean the thing, and I was doing something.
I don't know why I have to clean it. It was not my project, but somehow I'm always the one that has to revive the pot back to life.
I just like to let it soak for a while and not rush the process. But I'm sitting there and I'm working on my laptop, and she's mumbling. She gets in this mumble road when I've done something that's aggravated her. A lot of under her breath comments, and I'm hearing her but not hearing her. And I have this thing. I know if I say too many times, she loses
it work.
Yeah, she loses. So sometimes I just and she's even the bun wouldn't clean this thing. I'm like, what is she saying? Banama? Bonanza? I can't understand what she's saying. And she just kept saying it over and over again. But I was like, what are you saying? And she's like, I'm so disappointed in you that you don't recognize that quote from what movie it is.
Ooh.
I was like, I was like, I don't even know what you're saying, though. I can't even understand what the quote is.
I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to let people answer.
Let's see.
Hopefully y'all don't disappoint me. If I say, it couldn't even come out with Bon Ami. Does anybody know what quote from what movie I'm talking about?
Grab your hand. You're not allowed to answer because
you're not allowed.
Bon Ami.
They even used Bon Ami. Would you know what I'm saying?
I'm really curious to see if everybody says
it. It's making me feel like a weirdo now. Maybe I am weird. Oh man, nope.
Yeah, this is the slowest I've ever seen the comments. Everybody's like, somebody answer. It's like the teacher trying to
And they used Bon
Ami.
Nobody knows.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, babe. Look at this. I figured one would know.
It makes me so sad. But
you've been using Bon Ami since I was a kid.
Oh my goodness, nobody knows. Man.
Oh my goodness. There you all right. Well, you got to thank goodness. I am not. Okay, more clues. Give them another clue, because maybe it will click in the head once you say it. What? Yeah.
Okay, it's very old.
It is very old.
What was his name? Don Knotts?
Yes.
It had Don Knotts in it.
Oh, there it is. Darlene, the Ghost of Mr. Chicken.
Mr. Chicken, yes. That's the one. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't seen that movie, watch it. The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. It's one of my favorite movies, ever. As a kid, it was one of my favorites, and it still is. I make the kids watch it every year.
She was so mad at me that I did not know that. She made me sit down and watch a YouTube video clip of the movie when the little old lady, they're talking about like blood on a organ.
It was blood on the keys of the organ.
Yeah, and
they used Bonami. He just looked at me.
God, Dolly said yes, it's her fave too.
Oh, that's awesome. We must be kindred souls. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I was sitting there giggling about it, and I was like, even if I use Bonami, I wouldn't get this.
Yeah, and I was just looking at her like, what is she? I was like,
Raylan said, nanny.
Nanny, yeah. What did she say? She said, who's talking about our nanny?
Oh my goodness, too funny. After that, he was like, you have weird humor.
Yes. I swear, I was like, you love like such a wide variety of things. Like The Office, she's got the dry humor. She loves that. Like The Office, and I do too, but like she'll lose it. And I'll be like, it's kind of funny, but not all of it's that funny.
Hey, Ray Nature.
And then I was like, you go from The Office to like the ghost of Mr. Chicken. I was like, I can't. I mean, it's all over the place.
Oh man. Well, at least some people are doing.
Yes, some people do.
Hey, Indy and John, glad you made it.
I'm starting to wonder if we need some Bonami.
I think we do, yeah. Do they even sell it anymore? I don't know.
Sure they do.
I'm sure you can find it. I might need it for that pot. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so yeah, the title of this video, this live, is all about you all. So we have been thinking about some of our past lives, and y'all know that we usually try to have a couple stories to bring to y'all, and we always will. We'll always have stuff. However, we've noticed in the last few lives, you all have brought the funny out of us. Like, you all have asked the questions that really made this live what it always is. So we want to make sure that we're very much paying attention to the lives, or to the questions. So please do ask them. Ask any of the questions that you do. And we're going to pay attention and make sure that we answer them. We will give you all some of the funny stuff that happened to us this week.
Welcome, Mickey. Welcome to the Stop Tribe.
We really like to see where you all take us. Yes, welcome. Awesome.
A lot of people still use Bonami.
Well, there you go.
I bet it's not the same as it used to be.
Probably not. I guarantee whatever they used back then was probably not. It'd be illegal now.
Probably. Hey, Troy from Middle Tennessee. Lisa said, how are the goats?
Should we go ahead and get into them?
Goats are stubborn.
No babies.
Currently mad at them.
So it was one day this weekend. You keep an eye on the questions there too. So let's try to
hey,
make
Patty.
Sure, especially after I say that. It was like Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. Really? Was it Friday when we thought it was going up? So I'm outside. It was Saturday.
Was it?
Yeah, because that's when I built what y'all are going to see tomorrow. I was outside, and she's like, let's go check the ghosts. I'm like, I really need to get done on this. And so she's like, well, I'll go up there and look at them. So she goes walking up there, and she calls me. She says, it's happening. Get me a chair. Get me a blanket. I'm sitting with this goat. We're going to have some babies, and I ain't going to miss this today. Stivers Homestead, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
That's my biggest fear, is that I'm going to miss it.
Right.
And that's still my biggest fear.
Yeah, she kept telling me, she's like, here's the thing. We have 3 goats that are going to give birth. She said, I really want to catch the first one, because then on the second and third, I'll know what to expect. If I miss the first one, it's like starting off, even if the babies are healthy and everything's fine, when the second one has its labor, it's going to be like the first time all over again because I missed it. So she set up in there. It was like a 24-hour challenge. We should have did it. And she was up there with her books and her blankets and her chair, and I locked them all in, her and Butters, and Butters did nothing at all.
And she did a lot, and actually took a video of it, of her pawing at the ground, making a nest, all the things, and just doing all the things that she should. But I sat there for a very long time, and eventually got cold, and I had to come inside and warm my hands up, but nothing. And it's been 3 days since then. Still nothing. So we let her out. She's no longer quarantined. Yeah. Because, I mean, she can't stay in there forever. She's got to get out and exercise.
Right. And we have officially hit the 5 months, the 150 days. So, yeah,
I guess my only guess is that Charlie was not automatically interested, or they fought him a little bit, which doesn't make sense to me. So they're definitely pregnant, though. I mean, it's not like up in the air whether they're pregnant or not. They're all huge and they all have full udders. So I don't know. Our dates are not off. I guess they're just off.
Yeah.
So we will wait. But it's actually okay, because there was like last week and, coming into the weekend, I was very anxious. And whenever I have something.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the mouse. There's some questions coming in. I want you to finish your thought.
I get like neck pain of anxiety whenever we're like expecting a new animal or something like that. So that was strong. And I was like, you know what? It's for the best. I need to settle down and just wait.
Yeah. Erica, if I skip the commercials during your videos, does that affect you? Is it more beneficial to your channel if I watch the commercials in their entirety? It does not matter. I think there is some pennies difference if you watch the whole video compared to skipping it. But no, just you can skip away, power on through that. It is perfectly fine. We don't see the effects as much as you would think if somebody watches the whole thing or just until the skip. The biggest thing is just watching, letting the ads pop on your screen. That is all that matters.
I'm trying to go back up. There we go. Susan said, "Are the babies still moving?" Yes, you can visibly see them like rolling around, just causing chaos in there. And they're miserable, but I guess it's just, I don't know, not time. Or we'll go out after the lives and have babies, of course, all three of them at the same time, and I'll miss the whole thing.
We'll have to wait till next year.
I will be so mad. I told him, if I miss all three and then like this year never happened and we have to wait till next year until they breed, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my goodness. Let's go back up and find questions.
Someone said, "Jen, are you still selling your soaps?" Yes, we are. We just sold the last batch that we had ready. We have now got to wait till our goats are in milk before we can start producing more. So you have to be patient on that. We do have a lot of calendula salve that'll be up in like the next week or so. It's about done as we speak.
I'm trying to find questions. Give her something spicy to eat.
Right.
Or what do they say? Pineapple?
Is it pineapple?
For women. I don't know about goats.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing too that like we always heard is getting them walking, getting them moving.
Yeah.
Like that's what they would always say. You like go take a walk, go do stuff like that. So now that she's out and on freedom, I just took my drill up. I said, "I'm letting you out.
Yeah.
I'm letting you out. You ain't showing no more signs. I'm letting you out."
Oh man.
We would put a camera in the barn, but the only cameras that we honestly know that we can get a live feed or with Wi-Fi, and it's too far away to catch it up there.
Our little hill homestead said, "How are the elderberry cuttings? How long do they take to sprout?" They're doing really well. They're on our south-facing window sill back here behind those curtains, and they're starting to get little buds on them already, so it does not take long. Grace asked if we had name themes. I do not. I have no idea for names. I like to wait until I see them and try to figure out a name.
They tell us their names.
Yeah. Oh man.
So we have a big week coming up. Besides, even if we have baby goats or not, our chicks that are in the incubator will be incubating on Valentine's Day. That's the 21-day mark, and then we have turkeys coming. I think the 16th is the day.
I think so, yeah.
I have to go back and look at it. They'll alert us when they ship them out. But that'll just be on the next week. So I built 2 brooders for that, actual brooders, because they got to go in the basement with Jed. And so I had to get them set up and like protected from his cats to not be able to get in. So that's actually tomorrow's video. You can see what and how we built it. But they'll be coming soon. I mean, we ain't going to have goat babies, but by golly, we're going to have poultry.
Oh, yeah. There'll be chickens everywhere. Mariah said, "Are you still thinking of making a site to sell your stuff directly through instead of Etsy?"
Yes, it's still underway. It's
going to be really
I'm not even going to say I haven't had time. I've had time. It's just has been a priority.
It's going to be awesome, though.
But yes,
I'm really excited for it.
It is underway. It's in edit mode.
It's it wasn't a priority like last month, but this month it is a priority, and I'm really excited. Johnny and Jude, that's cute. You have chicks in the incubator. You're going to have so many fowl this year. Yes, we are.
A lot of fowl.
These chicks, though, we might keep them, but most likely they'll be going to other people.
Yeah.
We're hoping to kind of get into that and hatch chicks for people. I've always wanted to do it. It's been a goal to just constantly have chicks in the incubator and be able to provide them for people. So hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, it is exciting. And they're just going to be farm chickens because all of our chickens are together. So it's not going to be like specific breeds, but it's going to be a bunch of awesome breeds. So yeah, it's just farm chickens, and we're just going to kind of help people get started with their flocks.
Hard Night Farm said, did you have a bad experience with Etsy? No, we actually love Etsy. It works great. I could not keep up with it by myself. And I think that's why we're taking our time with the website, because I've got to be able to get a handle on it. And Etsy is so convenient, and it does all that for me. And it's just really nice. And so it's going to be different when we do leave Etsy.
Yeah, and I think it's just because I haven't seen exactly how the shipping part works on people's own websites. Like, I know it's there. I know it's happening because people wouldn't be able to do it. But it's just Etsy makes it so easy. And it's like, especially with like addresses. No offense, y'all. Some of y'all don't know yet. So, like, when we're reviewing before we get ready to purchase, like, it'll tell us if it's USPS verified or if it's not, or if it's like, I have no idea where these people live. So, like, Etsy's really good about helping us make sure it's the right address that we have. And so it's like those small things. It's like, you know, the few cents they take off of us almost makes it worth it if we lose this.
Right.
So that's what we're trying to figure out. But yeah, we haven't had anything but good out of Etsy.
Love them. Love them. What's the difference in a kitchen garden and a regular garden? One does this and that said. I mean, like there's like on pen and paper, or, you know, to get down to specifics, there's really not that much different. I've always thought a kitchen garden to me is somewhere where you can go out and harvest like herbs, you know, basil, oregano, thyme, rosemary, peppers, you know, onions, the stuff that you use like literally when you're cooking, not necessarily stuff for like long-term preservation. It's just convenient. Go out, pick it. It's usually close to your kitchen, so you can just get what you need and then come back. And regular garden, you know, regular garden can still have all those things,
right? And
it's just I don't know that, and I could be completely wrong, but that's just
no. You know it. You know it. A kitchen garden is for daily use, not preserving. Is the way I look at it, which is exactly what you said. Yeah. It's clip and go, and right there.
T-Bird is not behaving. He never does.
Never does, Grace. she watched me. He's such a coward. Ever since he had the boot and he went flying for a minute, every time I turn my back, he comes running. And I'll look around, he'll stop. And he'll look around. What? I wasn't about to do anything. Go on, T-Bird.
Oh my goodness. He's a mess. Did you build the mailbox box yet? Nope.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That is the lowest of my priority. Like, we're always here. I work from home. Like, just give me a second. I'm gonna come out there, or sit them down.
Yeah.
But I think we have worked it out pretty well with all of our folks. I've got to know quite all of them.
I think we're definitely on the downhill. There was an escalation point where I was literally about to snap. But I think we've climaxed. I think we're all starting to understand each other a little bit better, and we're starting to, you know, go back down the other side, and everything's going to be okay as long as we can all just follow the rules.
Grandma Karen, we can't get Jed to get out of the basement. He ain't once went out there and met the mail lady.
Oh goodness. Do we have a barn, or you guys ever train a barn kitten to live in the barn and not wonder?
So that cat used to be a barn cat.
Yeah.
At the old house, and now she's turned into a house cat. She won't. We can't get her to go outside to save her life.
Yep. But I feel like it's pretty simple. I feel like as long as they have food and a dry place, they'll stick around, and mice to hunt. You know, as long as they have something to hunt.
Yeah.
I was always.
But they'll always come into food.
Yeah, I was always hopeful that she would have kittens, but I don't know. She's about like goats. Yeah. That was a cool video of the abandoned town. So that's like what, about an hour from here? Maybe not so much.
Well, yeah, to actually get to it, but like we're coming.
It's called Six Gun City, I think it was. And that looked really cool. I kind of want to go see it, but I'm also a chicken, so probably won't.
Speaking of Jed, some good news. He just finally hit his monetization hours. He had the subs, but he had to get to 4,000 hours watch time. So he's under review now by YouTube to actually start getting paid on YouTube. That's great.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Mary said, can I reserve calendula salve? Not right now. I don't have that ability on Etsy, but hopefully once we have our website, we can do like pre-orders and stuff like that.
Well, I'll shoot y'all straight. We are fearful of pre-orders.
I'm scared of it.
Yeah. So we like to actually have the stock and then put it up and then let you buy it. because we fear if we did pre-orders, it would end up getting to a number that would get out of control.
Or we would mess up. I would mess up
right.
somehow.
Right. So we like to have the product, put that amount up, and then ship it to you all. That's the only reason we don't.
No room for error.
Yeah, or delay in time, right? Because I mean, it already takes us a minute because it's just her and I. So like, we make the product, we have to get all the labels on, we have to put the product in the bags, we have to get it to the PO box. We're grateful for it. We're really happy, but we just don't want it to be like it takes a month to get to you all or something. So that's why we don't do pre-orders.
Renee wants to know if she should cover her onions temps in the teens.
Well, I just oopsied and didn't turn the heater on in the greenhouse, and it got down to 10. Everything's frozen rock solid. Like, don't touch them because you just snap them in ice. But they thought they were fine. Your onions should be fine too. Your greens,
I would mulch them just in case, just like garlic.
Well, the biggest thing is that you don't want to get to the bulbs, right? So like, if you feel like you're gonna have a deep freeze, then add a little mulch, kind of like you do with garlic. But the greens on top, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Even if they flop over,
as far as like putting a frost cover on,
no, it's all about the bulb itself. So if you feel like you're too thin, maybe just throw a little bit more on there. But overall, you're gonna be fine.
Hey, Kentucky Faith Haven Farm. Amy says it's snowing here. It is not. We got snow yesterday, and it all melted, unfortunately.
Not my snowman though.
No. Zach and the kids made a snowman.
Yep,
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. All right, yeah. So it's a brief story. But yesterday, like I said, we got all the snow, and I was like, man, we got to get out of the snow because we've had snow, but it's like when it was time to be out there, it was like
Green Dream.
10 degrees, and it was like almost too cold to be out there and playing in it. It was awful. So like, the kids haven't really got to play only but a couple times in the snow that we've had. Well, this one, it was like right at that line, like 31, 32, no wind. It's like, this is the perfect snow weather to go play in because you're not freezing to death. And the snow was so wet. It's perfect for making snowballs and snowmen. And we hadn't had that yet this year either. So I get the kids out there. She's, in here hanging out, getting the hot chocolate and all that good stuff going. And so I start rolling the snowman.
Hey, North and South Homestead. Hope you're doing well.
After we had gotten with our snowball fight, I told them, I was like, let's make a snowman. So I start rolling the ball, and I realized like quickly, just doing this, like it is taking all the snow. Like you can see clear grass underneath. I was like, we're about to make a snowman. Raylan and Wild. It's about
he had opened the door at one point. I think he was getting something, but he slung the door and he said, I'm making the best snowman ever. And I was like, okay.
I was so excited. I feel like I've never been able to make one like this. So meanwhile, while I'm rolling this thing, it's getting big, like fairly big. And we're way down here on the bottom half of our property. I don't know why I decided that would be the spot to start it, but that's where we were going. Well, Wyatt and Raylan quickly left me.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They were over the snow, but they were putting snow like down my shirt while I'm doing this. So I get rolling this huge ball, and I mean, it's like as big as me.
It's big.
And I look at Wyatt and Raylan, and Wyatt looks at me and he says, this isn't really a good spot for a snowman. I said, what do you mean? He said, no one can see it down here. And I kind of looked around, I was like, he's right. So I decide, I'm like, all right, kids, we're going to roll it back up to where everybody can see it and put it close to our side porch where you all normally see us walking out. And I start rolling, and Wyatt and Raylan kind of push, like, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. I can't do it. I can't. And like, they just back away.
From the window too.
So here I am, like rolling this thing. It's huge. I am dying. I finally get it up to where we want it. I'm like puffing air, completely out of breath. And Raylan looked at me. She goes, 2 more, Daddy. I said, you're right. And I don't want to do it. And I've wasted all of my energy on this bottom ball of snow. I mean, it was heavy. So I start rolling this over. Back starting to hurt. I'm still just sucking air like it's my job. Raylan and Wyatt ain't nowhere to be. They're throwing snowballs at the dogs. I get a ball about this big. I said, here's the head. I stick it on there. So you have this huge body and this little bitty head. It actually looked like that new Star Wars thing with, the little ball that rolls. Yeah, you do.
Do I?
It was the popular thing for Christmas, like the little ball with the head. They're like the mini R2D2 thing. It's orange.
I've never seen that. I know Baby Yoda. That was
no,
popular.
It wasn't Baby
Christmas.
Yoda. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That little orange thing that rolls around like the mini R2D2. That's what it looks like. Big ball on the bottom, little ball on the head. And we did it. And it was a lot of fun.
BB-8.
There you go. I thought everybody was saying be right back.
I thought they were too, and I was like,
where's everybody going? Yeah, BB-8. So that's what our snowman looks like. And we get it done. We come in. We have hot chocolates, which we actually use the cocoa bombs that a good friend of ours gave to us. And we get done drinking that. We go back outside. Zena's running off with one of the snowman's arms. Rusty's trying to pull the scarf off with his teeth. It's like, they're just ruining it, destroying the whole snowman. Oh my goodness, Debbie in Arkansas. $100 super chat. I love the Stivers Homestead videos. Yay.
Thank you so much for that.
You're
that is amazing.
Incredibly generous. Thank you. Too sweet.
Thank you so much. You have a very generous heart.
So it's so funny because Graybeard, which by the way, y'all are blessing that man. He's almost got 200 subscribers. Old Tucker, I think, is becoming famous on YouTube. It's hilarious. But they always show me this picture, and I've seen it a million times. When they made this ginormous Barney out of snow, like the man even colored it, and it's like triple the size of them. And
it was the snow of I think '94. I think we talked about this last week.
Did we?
Yeah. Oh. Not the Barney, but just the snow of that year.
Oh,
so much snow. It was 96. I think it was, maybe 98.
we know it's an equal number. Yeah, my bad. But anyways, it's this huge Barney. He colored it purple, had the green belly, everything. And I was like, in my mind, this is what I'm making. Well, not tomorrow. The next video, you'll get to see the picture. We'll probably post it on social media before then. But it's a mud ball. The snowman with an arm off. But the kids and I had a really good time doing it.
The dogs have just tried to rip it to shreds. They did not like the accessories.
No,
I think Rusty thought it was like a person.
Yeah.
So he was trying to dismantle it and he was mad about it. He did not like it in his yard.
Catherine, we did give a carrot nose. It was a baby carrot.
Somebody said something I was going to reply to. I think it was Mary. Mary Carpenter said, "Are you going to get any more rabbits?" Let's test our answers. Are we going to get any more rabbits?
No. Peppy's fine.
My answer is yes. I miss breeding rabbits. I really do. It was a lot of fun. I miss their babies as long as they're good moms. So we will probably. Most definitely. Yes, we will. Peppy needs a girlfriend. Okay. He needs a girl.
No, he doesn't. We went through this. I don't need no more rabbits.
I love little baby rabbits.
You know what we're going to get? More rabbits.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Someone asked me why.
You know you love them. You loved them so much. Yeah, there was times when I would come out and him and the rabbits would just be sitting outside and he'd be holding them. But he wants to sit here and act like he knows.
Who did I hold?
Peppy.
Yeah. And who do we have?
Peppy.
Exactly. I like Peppy. But no, I mean, I don't have anything against rabbits. They're great. They're fine animals. Once they start breeding, you have to
stay. Hidden Spring Farm said, Zach, tell us about rabbits.
Yeah, so once you put a male and female together, the saying is true.
It's immediate.
Immediate. Like, it happens immediately. You need to separate. You have to have several setups. I don't like the mini cages. Fine with people that do it. I get it. That's a great way to collect the poop for your garden because, rabbit poop's gold. I know a lot of people comment about Peppy, but I promise Peppy has at least he's on grass. And he gets moved every single day on fresh grass. The cages that are up, single one, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I just don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to do that. If we do it, we'd have to.
Here's the thing. If we do it, we're going to have a rabbit colony, which I always wanted at our old place. I really wanted a colony.
Okay. Well, I got you there too. Okay. So you want to breed them. You breed them, right? You get them bred. Well, rabbits also, it's not overly hard to sex them, but it's kind of hard to sex them because they're inside.
Yeah.
So if you make one mistake, I'm saying if you make one
then you have
minor mistake,
20 more rabbits.
Yeah, then you're gonna have a bunch of rabbits, like
bunch of illegitimate kids.
Yeah, And
his mothers don't raise them.
And then so you made one mistake, don't do it again because you're gonna have 100 rabbits. I mean, and I'm not saying it's a learning curve that you get going, but it's just part of the process.
Yeah.
You have to have multiple cages. I mean, multiple spots to put these rabbits because okay, you have a male and female. You at least need 2 right there. You breed them. As soon as that female gives that birth, you basically almost immediately have to get the males out of there.
Immediately, yeah.
But you can't put those males with your breeding male.
You have to have a whole separate pen.
Pen. Next thing you know, you've got 7 rabbit pens.
Yeah.
To like separate these things before you know it, and you're like, I'm spending way too much time on these rabbits. I just wanted one as a pet.
Yeah.
So unless you're eating them, or you're really got a good process to collect their food,
or you're breeding them to sell them, like if it's an actual thing that you're doing,
Right.
We could never find people that wanted them. There wasn't a market for it where we live.
So we were just giving baby rabbits away. I mean, it became a thing. And let me back up a little bit too. There's nothing wrong with eating meat rabbits. We eat our own food. Yeah. I can't kill a rabbit. I do have a sensitive side I'm emotional anytime I kill anything. Rabbits, I haven't got to that point where I can do it.
Well, I mean, we have so many sources of meat. We're just not interested in rabbit meat.
So I don't even want to think about doing that because I just don't want them. They're cute. And I don't want to breed them because nobody wants to buy them. And we like to keep, even if we did a colony, we're not going to really be able to collect the greatness from them because they're going to be in one area. We'll have to do a lot of scooping. It's not like it drops.
I wonder if people do rabbit tractors.
I guarantee they do, but you're going to have like 100 tractors.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to continue to make tractors. That was my thing. Every weekend, I felt like I was building something new for a rabbit.
Oh, wow. Bub says he sells his babies to Roll King.
That's cool. I actually saw, which we don't have Roll King near us anymore, but remember they had a thing, like contact information. Was at the old place?
Oh,
yeah.
That'd be cool. But there's rabbits.
Yeah.
But, if you do want them for pets or you just, they do bring a lot of joy.
They do. They're great.
We love them. Kids loved them. They were great. As long as you can keep it under control, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, North and South, so they do rabbit tractors. That's awesome. I need to see those.
Yeah. And again, like all power to everyone that raises rabbits. It's just not my thing. Yeah. Like we put so much time into the goats and the pigs and the chickens and all that stuff. I'm just more of that side than rabbits.
Yeah. We shall see. Greenwich, thank you so much for that super chat. So also, if you want to get into more rabbits for fun and poop, I have Angora and Lion's Mane. I need to get out of outside.
Thank you. Yeah, and I've seen your setup. Yeah. Like that works perfectly fine. It's just not something that I want. So
I bet they're beautiful.
I bet they are beautiful.
Hey, Tinker's wife. I loved having a rabbit. There is something really special about just having one rabbit in your garden when you can just put them out there. And then you go out and they do bring a lot of joy and they do their purpose and they live, for a while until they pass and they're cute and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're not messy. So that's nice. I mean, obviously they do their bathroom stuff, but they're not like ducks.
I would rather have rabbits than ducks.
Right. Hey, Crystal Rivers.
When are you going to get your ostrich, Zach? You know what? Probably sooner rather than later.
I'm down.
If she gets rabbits,
I think I had a nightmare about it the other day, though.
Did you? About an ostrich? That's definitely going to be my animal. Like, I don't think anybody else is going to be hanging out with the ostrich.
I'll watch it from afar.
Me and maybe Ray won't. She'll have zero fear. She'll come with me.
We'll see. Christy, the piggies are doing great. Mama's doing well. Bessie's doing well. He's getting really, really big. It's crazy. She's becoming more comfortable every day. And the goats are doing good. Still pregnant.
3 Musketeers. I really want a couple guineas. You will not regret it.
I love guineas.
Love them. We got our 3 out here, and we're going to get 20 more. They come in March.
Yes. Turkeys come next week, and guineas come next month sometime.
And then they come in March, and then I think April is when the layers come, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Flock expanding.
Yes, a lot of chickens. I currently have probably 50 eggs, maybe more than that, sitting on the porch outside because I don't know what to do with them. I'm overrun with eggs. I love my cricket.
Bub, keep you rabbits.
Wanda's, will you ever have horses? Maybe. We'll see. I love my cricket. Tammy, I think it was Tammy that said that. Yes, love my cricket. I've been trying to figure out what I could make. I got a heat press today.
Yeah, she sure did.
I have not used it yet, but I'm really excited. I want to make shirts, and I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming, but I've got it all set up and organized. I'm good, like probably tomorrow. I'm gonna go in there, then I'm gonna try to acquaint myself.
That and how did you say that?
The Instead Homestead.
Instead,
like
do you ever raise meat chickens? Yes, and we have what did I say, 30 of them?
I think it's
30 more coming. That's gonna be our first round. We got the Murray's Big Reds, I think they're called, for Murray McMurray's hatchery. So they'll be coming as well, I think, right at the same time with our layers.
Yeah. Heat press I got from Amazon.
So yeah, speaking of that, we are testing a lot of things out, kind of like we did with our comfrey salve, calendula salve, and soaps. We tested it out on us and friends to just kind of see how things last. With this stuff, it's more like, what's the longevity? Is it, can it be hand washed? Can it be dish washed? And, stuff like that.
Right.
We're testing those things out, but they will be hitting our Etsy store if y'all are interested. Like the coffee mugs, the Lordy Days. We're gonna start trying to make our own shirts, stickers, all that good stuff, because that's what the heat press is from. So hopefully we have more than just soaps and salves and stuff that'll always stay in stock. Instead of us always being out of stock.
Yep, I'm very excited about it. I just want to make all the things, and hopefully people want them. Gosh, somebody said something, and I was gonna go back. It was a great question. Oh, I lost it. I got it. Nicole, yes, we are still using Becca for homeschool. Once they finish, I think we're going to move on to something else, but right now it works, so it's okay. Definitely want a Lordy Day, like, yay.
Diane, I found tagine, love it. What can I use it on? Everything. Literally everything. It's great. Like if you do raw veggies with a little cream cheese, sprinkle that right on top of cream cheese. Fantastic.
Yep.
Bell pepper is my choice.
Yeah. I love tagine, whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
I actually need to get some more. Will you have, let's see, we'll have to get with you to bring the goat. Yes, tattoo gun. Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Cannot wait till our babies get here. Yeah, so I was talking a little bit about that earlier, and I was so anxious last week and then coming into the weekend because I just knew it was going to happen. And I just sat with a lot of anxiety about it because it's our first time. And I'm just so terrified that, one, I'm going to miss it, or two, something's going to go wrong. This sounds awful, but I've told myself, anything could happen with the babies. And yes, that would be absolutely awful. But as long as my mama stay healthy, I'm okay with it. I just cannot fathom anything happening to any of them, any three of them. We love them so much, and we've had them and raised them, and it would absolutely be devastating. But with all that being said, I finally just convinced myself that I have all the tools that I need, and I'm not going to be more ready than I am right now. So when it comes, and hopefully I can muster up the strength and be okay with it and get it done. Yeah. Put my big girl pants on and be there. But I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified.
You got this.
I know it sounds funny, but it's not funny to me. I'm scared.
I keep telling you, there's nothing to be scared about. She has got this. It's just the first. It's the first time.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be scary next year too, but I don't think anything's going to be as scary as not having control over the situation at all.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I'm a control freak, and when I cannot control a situation, it just really stresses me out.
I kept telling her she gets to be me now in the labor. Like that's what I felt with her. Like I didn't feel anything. I didn't know anything that's going on. I just knew exactly what she told me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, now you get to kind of understand, that's how it is with her. Like it's just waiting. You have to just almost forget about it and just check on them and pay attention. And when it happens, it happens.
Yeah. I sat with her, like I said, for a really long time the other day. Not, just in case she had them, but I want to be with her and try to recognize anything that I can so that I can take that information moving forward. And I don't know. It's just scary.
Sorry, Nicole. We start tomatoes. We'll start at like March 1st. Peppers will probably start in the next couple weeks, about 3rd, 4th week of February.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like completely change the subject there. We all know she's got this.
Hopefully.
How many times have we said on these lives and she has said kind of the same statement to you all on something new that we have tried in our lives, and she absolutely dominated it every time.
If we're talking about the pigs.
Hey, we have succeeded, haven't we? With anything new, there are not challenges that might face you, but it's how you overcome them. And everything that has hit us, we have overcome strong.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all just continue to pray with me because it's scary. I don't want to be in there overnight. I know that, but if I have to, I will. I know I've watched all the goat birth videos. I mean, believe me, if there's a video, I have seen it. I've seen them all. I've read all the books. I have talked to, Jess. We've had endless conversations about it, and she tells me, "You've got this. Just stop. Just calm down." I'm sure there is more information out there, but for the most part, I think it is in my brain because I've absorbed it all. But I just think that there's nothing like the actual experience. So until I'm in it and it's actually happening and I've seen it and I can talk about it, then I don't know. It's not the same.
Yeah, they'll definitely get it. We're very much hands-on learners. Like, you can tell us, you can read it, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But until we do it, that's when we actually got it and learned it out.
Yeah. I mean, I have kind of a photographic memory. So like I can get everything from a book and it's in my brain and I can store it, but it still does not add up to the experience of actually doing it for me. I'm very visual, have to do it and be there. So I don't know. That's enough about that.
Hey, what's up, Green Dream?
Yeah.
I got a lot of people on speed dial. Gloves up to shoulders just in case.
Oh yeah, I've got all of our equipment out there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is ready.
Weird fact, real nice having the 2nd story barn that nobody can get to because y'all know goats, they get into everything, but we can like stash stuff up there. Yeah. Nobody bothers it.
Yeah.
So it's real quick and easy. Yeah.
But they don't.
Worst case
generally mess with stuff.
Little turd or two on top of it. But everything's in bags.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, and I have my go bag sitting over here on the chair. Like it's my go bag. I'm ready. I'm just not actually ready. I'm prepared, I guess. I'm not ready.
My goodness.
I was actually watching a sermon yesterday because our church canceled in-person services, and it was titled, "I Don't Think I'm Ready for This." And man, it spoke to me real hard.
And it's actually funny. We watched another one today. What was it? Shut Up and Shine.
Yeah, the Wiltermans. And Megan, she's actually the one that told me about this, and I've been really into it. So yeah, if you're home and looking for online church, it's called Elevation Church on YouTube, and you can subscribe.
It's amazing.
It's really good.
We've watched 2, and they've like the first one, like she said, hit her hard, and the second one hit me hard. Yeah, they have like 2 million subscribers on YouTube. They've really
plenty of videos to watch.
Yeah, lots of videos, lots of good stuff.
But they do go live on Sunday mornings, so that's kind of cool if you're home and looking to be connected.
Yeah, and so just in the world that it's been, if your church is kind of in and out on when they are having you in there, it's a kind of a dedicated place that you can go check out.
I'm so happy he loves it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Steven, yep.
The Shut Up and Shine, which actually we've only seen his wife.
Yeah.
In the 2 that we watched. We haven't actually seen, we actually looked at each other when this one in and was like,
yeah,
we got to see he'll do one. But today was about complaints. And complaining. That was kind of what really resonated with me. And I had a Monday. Just had a Monday with my work, with it. Like it just.
A lot of people watching. That's awesome.
Kind of 2 million subscribers. I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I was in a complain mode, and then like she just throws us on because Megan said it, and like it had nothing to do with anything that I had said or anything, but it was all about that. And one of the biggest lines that really hit me at home was, we're not saying that you can't complain, but only express those feelings to someone that can make change.
Right.
Like don't just go venting. Don't just go venting to complain just because it gets it out of you. But go do it to someone that can actually help you make change. and make that better so it's no longer a problem. I don't know. I realized that all day today, I complain to ears that can't help me or can't solve a problem. And so that was just really good.
Mm-hmm. It is awesome. A lot of you have heard of it. If you haven't, I'd definitely recommend you go watch it because it definitely makes the days easier.
Yeah, sure. That's cool. And they're very good at everything. I was trying to find the word to say. They're energetic. They're easy to listen to. They keep you involved. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Enthusiastic.
Yes, the cat does love being in videos.
Yeah, she stays in them. Man, how did it become 10 minutes left? All right, power off some questions. We're just going to rapid answer. Let's do this.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire some questions. I know we missed a lot, so I apologize about that. If you ask, I'll caps it. Throw them at us.
We had a few more minutes, and then we'll have to bring the kiddos down so they can say hello.
Which Raylan didn't look like she was really hanging on very long.
No,
when I went up there.
She might be asleep.
Yeah, we had a fun day. We planned a favorite color, red.
Purple. Actually, I take that back. Turquoise. I don't know. I like all the colors.
If not a Becca, then what?
I have no idea. But
are y'all getting a coat front this week? Yes.
Yes, unfortunately.
What's on the tarp? Sorry,
Did you ever address that?
No, I didn't.
I don't think you
did.
It
is a tiller for my tractor.
Yeah.
Do you have a sauerkraut video yet?
Yes. I do. I don't think it's titled that, but it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll try to.
The template. Oh gosh, it's going. It's rolling. Sorry, just keep going.
How old are you? We're both 31.
31.
Do you use reflection mylar for growing? I don't know what that is. Do you know?
What was your first date? It was actually at a bar called the Dragon.
2012. Right?
Yeah. Favorite animal on your farm? I love the goats now.
Goats, for sure. Love the goats.
Guinea's close second. Turkey's about to take over number one.
How many rabbits do you need? All of them.
0.
More pigs in the spring?
Possibly.
Maybe.
We're actually sending Mama off in April.
Yeah.
And then so we'll have Bessie to grow out.
Yeah.
Planting sunflowers this year, all of them, Lou.
All of the sunflowers.
Favorite things about each other? Everything.
He's my best friend.
Mine too.
He gets me. I think that's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And he never judges.
I mean, if you get to the point where you like literally look at each other and there's not a thing left that you can tell about each other, and then you're just best friends, and like you just don't make each other mad with anything that you say. You can't say the wrong thing because you just get each other. That's it.
Teresa, who apologizes first?
Me every time. Like immediately.
I'm working on it.
Like immediately. Like if I even slightly say something that like I know on a normal day wouldn't make her bad, but if it's like a rough day, like I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But usually his apology like snowballs into mine sometimes.
Yeah.
It's usually like, I'm sorry that you acted the way you acted.
Yeah. I always walk out.
I'm working on it.
Like we get done and I walk out like, what happened? Miami.
What's the best soap you make? I'm not sure. I really like the rosemary and what's your
lemon
favorite?
cedar wood.
Yeah,
I love that. It smells so good.
Yeah. Did you get the new pants yet? Nope. But I found pants at Walmart that almost match it, and it's going well.
But she put on her holy one yesterday, and she said,
"I've
missed it," because she hadn't worn them in a while.
Yeah.
She said, "I've missed these
I
pants."
miss them so much. I miss them in my life so much.
Oh my goodness.
How many more minutes do we have? Can we do it?
We got 7 minutes. We got plenty of time. Who's your favorite
redhead YouTuber from Missouri?
You. What is your 2021 dream project? Man, gotta be the garden. Gotta be getting that garden set up to this establishment that I wanted.
I'm excited for farmers market.
Oh yeah. That's true.
We applied. We're just waiting for the answer, but yeah, I'm excited for that.
Did all the Mom, you cannot. We'll give you sunflowers.
Yes.
But if you're direct sowing, you have to wait till after the last frost, which is for us going to be May, right? First week of May.
Yeah. We'll have usually Mother's Day, maybe a little bit after, but don't plant them until the frost is passed, or they will die. Freeze eggs. I've never frozen eggs, but I know a lot of people do.
Adele, are you going to buy the other house? We're actually in the process of doing that right now.
It's going to be ours soon, which is awesome. Can't wait.
Why don't you mend your favorite plants? Pants. I thought it was plants. I was talking garden.
I could, I guess. I never really thought about it.
Candace, what is comfrey good for? Aches, joints, pains, arthritis, achy muscles, stuff like that.
What are your Valentine's plans? We have a really special plan going for the family, and I haven't quite gotten all the details yet, but it's going to be really special, and we'll definitely show it.
I lost the name, but what was your favorite tomato variety you planted last year? It was a tough between two. Kentucky beefsteak was fantastic. We really loved that, and the red snapper.
That one was a good one.
The Kentucky beefsteak was great for slicing. The red snapper was awesome for canning.
I love the Roselle cherries.
Oh yeah, those were great. If you want a good snacker, out of any cherry tomato, I promise you will not regret growing the Roselle. Yes. Is it Rosella?
No, I think it's Roselle.
Just Roselle.
Because Rosella is the.
That's right. That's the
Roselle.
That's right.
What are we most excited to grow or new thing to try?
Corn, an actual plot of corn.
Big production.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Are you getting fish? Probably not.
Yeah, we have a creek that runs all the way across or all the way around our property, but we don't have. We're not gonna make a pond.
Watch Pastor Stephen's sermon. Don't stop on 6.
Don't stop on 6.
We'll
check it out.
We will do that.
We have not been let down by recommendations yet, so we will put that one up first.
Robin, yes, we do canned potatoes by themselves and with green beans. So there's multiple videos on it.
100% my favorite thing she cans is taters and green beans. Yep. It's so good.
Can't really get it yet. Can you sell eggs to a local restaurant? That would be cool. I'm going to check that out.
We might have to go outside of local.
Yeah.
Zach, what's your favorite zinnia? That's really, really hard. Maybe the Queen Limes. I really like those. Those are really pretty. I love
pink
white.
And white ones.
Oh, what are those called?
Were they candy cane?
Yes, candy cane. I almost want to say tie-dye. Yeah, candy cane zinnias are really pretty. But I like the whites. I really like whites. I actually had a white bed and then a pink and red bed, and that white bed was beautiful.
Yeah. Are you getting bees? Yes, we will eventually get bees.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to because there's nobody close to us within any kind of mile radius that we know of that has them. So we're gonna have to.
So the bees that'll be here are what we're having to bring in from just natural bees.
Yeah.
Some are close, but nobody's raising bees close to us that we've seen at least.
All right, I think it is. Oh, it's only 57. We got 3 minutes. Mylar is aluminum foil for growing and reflecting light. I've heard of Mylar bags. Same thing.
Are y'all going to grow a nut tree of some kind? We haven't ordered nut trees yet, but we probably will. Yeah. We got apple.
We have walnuts naturally.
Yeah, we do have walnut trees, and we're definitely going to utilize those for sure. But we might dabble in that. We are focusing on the orchard pretty hard this year. I'm trying to get that established because we need to get them going.
How long have you had it in YouTube channel for? January 24th, 2019. There we go.
So just a little over 2 years.
Yep. I bought these Cayuzo Sweetheart cherry trees a couple years ago, and those cherries were really sweet. Ooh, that might be good.
Yeah, Kim, it's not going to be pretty with us with bees, but we're going to make it happen.
Awful. That's his project. What do we do with the crappy soil? Nothing. It's still sitting being crappy.
No, so the crappy soil. the reason
we're mad about it, you can't tell.
By the way, y'all, we're now really good friends with the Winnie the Pooh owner. Because
awesome.
Because they're awesome, but because so many of you all went there, she messaged us and joined the Stivers tribe, and we're friends with her on Facebook now because all of you all went and called them. That was really cool. Yeah. But anyways, I'm probably going to use that dirt, but the topsoil, real crap, to level out some spots by the barn. It's a big depth, big time. So when I drive the tractor in there, it's a little finicky. So I'll probably use that.
You can't even tell it was delivered. It's just becoming one with the ground.
It's just a big
with grass all over it.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Valentine's cards are going awesome. Thank y'all so much for sending them to the kids. They're loving it. They love every day getting the Valentine's cards.
Yes, they love it.
It's really made every meal time special. How did you get some massage? You only have a channel for 6 months longer than me. I don't know. I ask myself the same question every day. I don't know.
No, I don't know. We all put in hard work, right? I mean, sometimes it's a little bit of luck with the algorithm. At the beginning, we definitely had a couple shout outs that got us to like 5K, right? I mean, that's when it basically ended. You can't rely on shout outs to make it. But it did help us get exposure. And then it just kind of kept taking off. And then the Stiv Tribe liked what they saw.
Yep. I like to think that people just genuinely love us as a family and want to know what's going on.
Yep.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Oh, that's awesome, Joy. We did not get our money back.
On what?
The soil, the crappy soil. We didn't even try. We're not those kind of people.
But you know, it's funny.
Am I anti-glitter? Yes, that's a funny question, Mello, but I hate glitter.
Yeah, I do too. It's a really funny question. We got soil from two different people. Nature's Way, right? Yeah. And Winnie the Pooh. They had no idea who we were, and because we don't even think we're anybody, like at all. When we're like talking locally to companies. In retrospect, we're not. No, we're not. But just follow my point here. So we get soil from both places. We post a video about how terrible Nature's Way did us and how great Winnie the Pooh did us. Whether it's a lot of people or a few people, these two companies didn't know who we were, and it's the power of all of our voices. Now Winnie the Pooh's a great friend and was like, it was enough people that called for them to recognize that we said something about him on a video. And now Nature's Way sitting there getting 0 calls because it was terrible. Awful. And so, like, what my whole point of that is, when you're having these conversations with people, you don't know who you're talking to. Right. It could be something that has some kind of power to adjust what it is that you're trying to sell, make, do. Just
do good and
do good. Impress. Always be good, and never give someone just the low ball. Like, give them quality stuff. Make sure what you're offering is what they're getting. Right. Because you never know what the outcome may be. And here we are with Winnie the Pooh.
And if you don't have it to offer, just say it.
Say it. Just say it. Be transparent. Be truthful, because that will go so much further.
So much further. I hate it. I hate when people lie. I hate when they cheat. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I'm like huge on quality and providing quality. And when people don't do that, it's just, I don't know, it's sad. And like I said, we're not the people to call and complain. We just simply keep that information, share it with those that we know, because we don't want somebody to make the same mistake. And then we move on about it.
Yep.
We're not going to call and say, we want our money back, you suck, kind of thing. It's not us. We remember it. We don't forget it.
That's exactly right. And it's how we live by.
Yes, integrity is everything.
You do good and you get good.
Sunbar.
Sunbar. Oh, that
throwing shade at
shade all day at that place.
I did leave them a review.
Yeah, and I complained about somebody y'all because I knew y'all could make change. Y'all could do different and not buy them.
If it becomes a situation to where you have a situation in your home, yes, I will leave a review.
If you literally have black juice running onto your ground in your house, you have a reason.
That will push me to the point of a review.
Yes. And I think on that note, it's perfect time to end
it. Oh, goodness. Thank y'all for spending your Monday with us. We love y'all. And I think we're going to maybe go watch some more Elevation Church, and y'all do the same, because it definitely makes your night.
Yeah.
I think the kids are asleep, or else we would bring
them. I know. I haven't heard a noise in a while. Hi, y'all. We love you.
We love y'all.
See you tomorrow on the video.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.